Alright, so this is the tri-bolt. It's a Torg assault rifle. It does 930 damage per second on this version. It does about 844 damage. Fire element, 21% weapon accuracy. Accuracy and handling are not so good. Reload time is, well, it doesn't really bother Moze because it's got a magazine size of 30, takes up to 40. Fire rate is not fantastic. It feels a lot slower than that. It's a bit of splash damage radius and a little zoom on it. Thank God it doesn't have a big zoom. Now, I got a bit of a problem with this gun, and I'll show you what it is. Being Torg and all, first problem it's got is its shell velocity. It's you know, it's not slow, but it's not fast either. So you're gonna have a problem with anything that's moving around at medium to long distance. And the other problem I have is that it's got a little bit of an arc on it, and although it doesn't look much, it is actually a bit of a problem because if I aim at, say, this spot here, as you can see, the shells hit way above the target. So hitting crits in this, and I'll show you in a minute, hitting crits in this is difficult, and you've got to kind of compensate for it. Now the shells themselves, although they do damage when they hit, they do have sticky explosives which take about a second. So there is some secondary damage there. So you'd think that this thing would pump out a good bit of damage, and in its own element, it actually does, especially if you can get the crits. But the biggest problem is you really got to work your aim. Get rid of this guy. Okay, so we got this triage commando over here. Now if I aimed at his crit spot, you'd see that the shells, well, he stood up there and he had a few. See that the shells are flying over it. Now, obviously that's a bit of a problem. So you got to undercompensate a little bit. And there you go. So you got to keep that, if you keep that in mind, it takes a bit of getting used to, but once you get it, the shells do actually do a good bit of damage. Let's play around with it a little bit. Screw you, Striker. Hate this guy. Just get so much. Sorry, itchy nose. And I think I'm about to sneeze again.
Here we go.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit of work. You gotta kind of, even at close range, fighting from the hip, you really gotta work at it and get used to it a little bit. Just getting them crits is difficult. Oh, my nose is itching so much. Goddamn allergies in it.
Better luck next life.
But once they hit, they do hit quite hard. And with the secondary explosions as well, if you get in those stickies on the crit spot, they do hurt quite a bit. But it's just, it's a tricky gun to get used to. Fire rate is, you know, all in all, I've got to say, I'm not a fan. Especially with moving targets. When we get through you in a minute, there are going to be quite a few large targets. We'll play with some heavies. But the stickies, they explode quite fast, and if you don't get the crit, it doesn't seem to do a lot. But then when you try to hit the crit, yeah, this is the type of gun you really got to plan ahead. Reminds me of another Torg. The stickies detonate in 3 seconds, but the other one was really good. I forget the name of that one. I think it was the Alchemist, I think, maybe. I think the Alchemist is better than this. And the Alchemist, I think, had a bit more damage as well. That was single fire, I'm sure. It's not the worst, but it's not a lot of fun to play. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down because the damage is actually quite good, and I think if you played with it a lot, you might like it. And well, we test on some heavies now. This is the problem with it. It's just guys who are floating around in the sky. They're a bit of a pain in the ass. Really difficult to hit. See what I mean? It's only when they stay still do you actually got a little bit of a chance. But well, all talks are like that, I guess. Just feel like maybe I need to be aiming a little bit higher. Fight for your life, probably unreliable as hell.
What? That's it?
It's these guys. Yeah, this gun's not so cool. In fact, anything that kind of moves. I mean, look, like compared to anything else, look how long it takes. Kill a guy. Just can't hit those goddamn crits. Once you get the crits, it's cool, but yeah, it takes too much effort, man. I think in instances like this, things are going to get awkward. It just doesn't have the DPS. It doesn't have the DPS to get you out of trouble. Damn it, it's done that thing again. Don't know why he does that. It's almost like it's doing it now whenever you enter new zones. I mean, those guys got the easiest crits to hit in the world, and I'm hitting them, but it's still taking too long. And the trouble is as well with the sights, where you need to aim at is literally on top of the sight target. Finger spam as well. You can't keep your finger on the button, so you gotta keep on pressing it. It's gonna knacker your mouse out in no time. Yeah, and the travel time of the shells as well. It's not good. It's not good. Look at hell, is he still alive? Oh my god, wow. Wait. Damage is bad. Damage is bad.
Pick the wrong fight.
It's literally like there. That's still too far. Hello dude, what are you doing down there? Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of it at all. Considering it fires three shots, just not doing the it's not doing the explosive damage, and there's nothing in your shock damage, a bit more shield and health. Yeah, I think it was really nerfing incendiary or element. So yeah, I'm borderline giving it a thumbs down, if I'm totally honest. But I had to do the video on it because I've picked up the fire element and I thought it'd be better than the last one, but it actually weren't better than the kinetic. Don't know what you could do to this thing to make it better. Bit more damage maybe, I don't know. Double penetrating, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not good. Not good, Torg. Torg do make some pretty awesome damage guns, but this one is definitely way down there at the bottom of the list for me, for this version. And those stats don't do her any favours either. Weapon accuracy and the reload speed. So what? Give me something else. A bit more weapon damage maybe would be good. Alright, okay. Well, every now and again, a little bit of a dog comes along. I have to show you it. If you guys get different experience from it on a different character, let me know, like you always do. And keep that in mind. Alright, on to the next one. See you soon. Bye now.